Round one, fight.
His name was Scott, and we were in college, and he got hit by a car. And
Shit.
Yeah, and right on in front of the bar we were all at. And
Is he drunk?
Yeah, he was. And we used to cross the street, just run across the street. And he just run across the street, and the car hit him.
And that was it?
And I remember thinking, but I'm still here. Like, that's crazy that he's gone and I'm here.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. It's almost like in a weird way, like a Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude.
That's it. Where like people die, but then you stay.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, so I guess I always live? Right?
Right, because you have lived.
Yeah, and I keep missing it. Like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like,
And so
I remember
every time
watching
someone
this,
dies, I go, another one, man.
Right. So every time somebody dies, it's really about your survival. It's really just another sign that you're never going to die. That's I don't think that's narcissistic. It's just retarded.
And I quit when I was 15, drinking and drugs. And I did drugs while you were a little fucking pussy up in wherever
Rockville.
Rockville, Rockaway
Rockland
Plains.
County.
They have a thing you
Whatever
can
that
roll
was.
your car goes up backwards.
Yeah.
Remember we drove to that?
We did.
What is that?
Spook Rock Road.
Well, you can't say that.
Jesus Christ.
Lewis has got some opinions. Let him out. Yeah.
I apologize.
Porch Monkey Avenue. You didn't Great place.
Come on.
Yeah, go to Spade Street.
I'm not-
It's right there.
Jesus Christ. Well,
No, because I know a smaller lady porn star now that I've been a big fan of, Tanya Tahana.
I don't know if I know.
She's the
midget?
good stuff, yeah.
Yo, you really be into midgets, though. I don't get it.
Not all the time, but
You like a good midge.
yeah.
There are some nice new ones. Like you see them on Instagram now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
they pop up in my algorithm all the time.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
talking
know
about.
why.
Like, what am I supposed to do, dude?
Yeah, they're trying to push them on us.
What do you think that is?
Big midget. Big midget.
You did the commercial for that.
Yeah.
For Marshall Rug Gallery.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remembered I watched that. That was great.
Oh, you've seen my work?
Yeah. How did that come about? Were you like, hey, I'm going to make you guys a commercial? Or were your parents like, well, hey, you're really good at this. Will you make us a commercial?
There's two different things happening. One is when I started this podcast, I didn't have advertisers, so I would always cut to Marshall Rug Gallery commercials as a joke because I have something to plug. And what I would cut to was real local Marshall Rug Gallery 15-second spots that I did the voiceover for.
Okay.
So they're like, Marshall Rug Gallery, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, is this real? Is this fake? Because like I've never heard it. It's a local rug store. It sounds like Rick. Is that Rick? You know, it's just like a fun little thing. Then I started putting it on all the podcasts I would go on, and I would always cut to it. And I would have it on big podcasts, you know?
Love it.
Tiger Belly put it on, Bert Kreischer, Mark Maron. I'm like, these guys are getting 6 figures worth of ad space as a joke.
I love it. So your parents have to love that.
They love it. It's great. And I'm selling Marshall Rug merch. People are going into their store to buy the Marshall Rug hats and shit. And they're like, we don't sell that here.
Do they now?
No, they don't. The thing is, and it's like, I don't know if it's the best thing. They've decided, Marshall Rug has decided not, even though obviously business needs to make money, they decided not to even let themselves have customers anymore. It's weird. Everybody that shops there is family. But what I'm trying to say is, I went home.
Oh, wait, hey, let me ask you a question. What is Spook Rock Road?
Well, the Spook Rock.
What is it?
It's a place in
Where his
Rockland
dad was shot.
Come on, dude. That was
I'm
not
sorry.
okay. That was not okay, dude.
Dude,
It's too
shut
far.
up. Your
Too
dad
far.
was killed. He was stabbed.
Yeah.
He was stabbed.
Oh,
He
sorry.
was stabbed. Sorry.
My son thinks he died in a car accident.
Really?
You should have told him he was a fighter pilot.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to think that. I've always wanted to think my dad got.
I wanted him to know that it was somebody that did something wrong. I said a drunk driver killed him.
Oh.
So he knows there's like a person that did something wrong. That my dad.
Oh my God! There's
So
going to be a moment where
yeah.
James is dramatic when he's older, and he goes, "My grandfather died because of a drunk driver," and then someone's going to go, "Hey, I googled it."
You know what? He was a pimp. and
One day he's going
he
to
deserved it. He deserved to be gutted like a.
Can't wait till Ari makes a shirt with it.
One day he's going to go,
article on
Lewis, because I think he'll start calling you Lewis. He'll go, Lewis, are you saying my pop was stabbed by a transformer?
Dad, you're telling me right now? His voice just becomes Lewis.
Wait a minute. How can a car stab?
My pop.
Yeah, got killed by a transformer.
Homer.
Yeah, Lewis. They think he's going to call you Lewis. The best.
When will you tell him the truth?
I almost told him as we were reading in Harry Potter when Harry Potter found out that his parents were actually killed by Voldemort and not in a car accident.
Oh
It was
my
a
God.
moment. It was a moment. I was
Is
like, you know what, dude?
was that a moment where you're like, here we go, let it loose?
This is the moment.
Lewis, I fucking hate you, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You had a moment.
It would have been better if
This
Lewis
might be it.
Lewis fucks it up. He goes, your grandpa's a wizard. He goes, what? I'm sorry, I gotta tell you the truth. Your grandfather was a wizard, and he fucking got killed by Voldemort.
You cannot be named.
You cannot be named.
Gotcha.
That's like I think
The only
that's
people
rule.
that had guns in New York City were Robert De Niro, Donald Trump, and Anthony Cumia. Those are the only three people with like a concealed carry permit. Do you remember that when Ant he got into it with that black lady?
Yeah.
Do you remember how he got canceled? He was like clearly just filming some black lady.
Yeah.
And then she
He
was
was
like,
probably. I don't want to. Never mind.
"What? Go ahead." No,
No, it's funny to imagine him following her and being like, "Look at her."
Yeah. And
No, I'm
then-
not sure that's what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. He was because he was like, I was taking a picture of the scaffolding.
Is that his defense?
Yeah.
But then Penn Jillette posted on Twitter like afterwards. He's like, "You should be thanking Anthony Cumia right now," and then posted a picture of Anthony Cumia's concealed carry permit, as if we all like owe him an apology for not murdering that black lady in cold blood.
What was their altercation about?
He was clearly like just filming some black lady being like, "Look at this baboon" or whatever the fuck he was doing. And then she saw him recording her, and then she's like, "Fuck you," and like started hitting him up, and he was recording the thing, and then he posted it on Twitter and was like, "These people are all fucking savage animals."
And that's why he
And
got
then
in trouble.
and then Sirius was like, "Yeah, you gotta go."
Yikes.
Yeah.
Car Dog, did you find the post?
What was it?
It says the cunt animal kept walking into my arm.
The cunt animal?
My head up as a block saying, "Don't touch me." When she would hit me, I hope a homeboy beats her to death.
Oh my god,
dude! Whoa!
Oh my god!
That's such a funny wish to the universe.
Well, it's
Like, I hope she's beaten to death by someone of her own race.
Yeah. No, I can say that. I knew Patrice, so I could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. Imagine Patrice doing that for him, like as in like an Angels in the outfield situation. Just Danny Glover
coming down.
It's on you now, homeboy. You're gonna have to save Ant. You're gonna have to save Ant by beating this bitch.
Just an angel pushing a black dude faster.
You gotta beat this black lady to death so Ant can stay on the radio. So he doesn't try to do his own shit back in Long Island to domestically abuse a 12-year-old girl on camera.
Yo.
Really?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
And up there they have these fucking old time stores that are still there. These are the places before Walmart was up there. This is where you went. The original what Walmart is now. These little barns.
Yeah.
Old houses with stores. And they have everything from a Little Odd Joe to damned if I know.
Can I tell
And
you about a really cute place? And it might be in Georgetown, Mass or whatever, but it was like who knows how old it is, but it felt old. Yeah. And what it had was, it had a store that sold milk.
Yeah.
And then for some reason right next door, it had another place that sold sort of artisan milk, like milk that I don't know how it had been pasteurized. And then there was a lemonade stand. And then around the corner from that was a place that made fudge. So it was milk, lemonade, and then round the corner they made fudge. And there was a counter where you could buy the fudge, but also it was a factory. It was a factory.
So yes, my father, when it was time to give me the sex talk, to tell me what sex. I mean, I didn't know. I needed all the information, and he said, "Here's what you need to know about sex. When you enter a woman, you only enter her slightly, and then you pull out.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
And she wants more, and you go in a little bit more, and then you come out." and you don't, and she asks you and you refuse and you refuse. My father's Mexican too.
Yeah.
And you refuse and you make her wait till
Oh,
she is
fuck.
boiling over with passion. And then you enter her more, but you keep doing this until she finally explodes. This is how to make. He taught me how to make a woman come.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Before he explained
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
even that this goes
Yeah.
in here.
So varsity, dude.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was small. And then he was like, repeated it back to me.
Finish him.